She's at the pinnacle of golfing greatness, with incredible, undeniable skills, alongside stunning looks and a lifestyle of luxury. The U.S. President, Donald Trump's eldest grandchild, Kai Madison Trump, has a life of not just career success, luxury, and beauty, but also one that gives an itchy desire to know more. Kai Madison Trump has a lot in store for us, and we would be finding out some in this video. Early life. Born on May 12, 2007 in New York City, Kai Madison Trump didn't just become the first child of Donald Trump Jr. and Vanessa Hayden Trump, but also she became the very first grandchild of U.S. President Donald Trump. This was one of the Trump's family's most happy and treasurable times as they welcomed their first princess, who would, in the near future, turn out to be a blessing to the family. Growing up, little Kai was immersed in a life of luxury, comfort, and privilege. She was and still is no ordinary kid, but she had parents who tried to tame the unnecessary pressure that came with being too wealthy and powerful. Her parents, Donald Trump Jr. and Vanessa Trump, tried to give Kai a taste of an ordinary life. They thrived for a normal life for their daughter, and giving her a handful of siblings helped a lot with that plan. Beautiful Kai, whose name is of Hawaiian origin, grew up around her four younger siblings: Donald Trump the LLL, Tristan Milos Trump, Spencer Frederick Trump, and Chloe Sophia Trump. She had and still has a very close relationship with them. Kai Madison, with a Trump surname, is a big deal, but not just because she's the grandchild of the U.S. president, but also because she came from two solid parents with no little backgrounds. Her father, who is Donald Trump Jr., is tasked with the responsibility as expanding the Trump Organization empire, while her mother, Vanessa Trump, is from the Roos family, who is popularly known for their upscale gourmet food business. With this much connection, Kai was already predestined for a life much more different from a regular person. At just a very young age, she lived in the very reputable and none like any other Trump Tower penthouse. A penthouse that differs with a 6,000 square foot masterpiece of gold, marble, and grandeur. Those kinds of houses one would be scared to enter. Those kinds you need courage to step foot into, but little Kai ran round it. She had the luxury, and fortunately enough, she had discipline too. Just as she enjoyed privilege from a younger age, she was also instilled with values of ambition, discipline, and a strong desire to win, which started being evident as time passed. In 2018, her parents, Donald Trump Jr. and Vanessa, got divorced, and this forced the family to get separated. Kai and her siblings went with their mom, Vanessa, to Jupiter, Florida. There, she attended and still attends the Benjamin School, where she showed great talent, vast intelligence, and from which she would be graduating in 2026. Career. The Benjamin School may seem as the place holding the records of Kai's glory days in her career, which is golf, but it is definitely not where it all started. Kai started playing golf at the age of 2 years old. She had a lot of love, support, and encouragement from her family, but mostly from mother Vanessa. With that support, discipline, and her love for the sport, Kai didn't become just a well-trained golfer, but one with the dream of changing the golf world entirely. She's redefining what's possible for athletes her age in the U.S. With an impressive handicap of 0.3, she ranks among the top 1% of golfers across all age groups, earning the respect of seasoned professionals. She became the captain of the golf team at the Benjamin School and has led her team to multiple victories, proving that her talent is as undeniable as her DNA. She is very dedicated, and it became so evident in 2022 when she won the Women's Club Championship, and also in March 2024 when she clinched the Ladies Club Championship at Trump International Golf Club in West Palm Beach, Florida. This is a sport which she loved as much as her grandfather, President Donald Trump, does. They often engage in spirited matches together. Their friendly rivalry shows how close they are, their love for the sport, and their competitive nature. Kai would always seem like a she-Donald Trump. She didn't let nothing come in between her and her victories, and she was grateful for it. In August 2024, Kai announced her verbal commitment to the University of Miami's women's golf team. She posted on her Instagram, "I am beyond excited to announce my verbal commitment to the University of Miami. I would like to thank my mom, Vanessa, and my dad, Don, for always supporting me through my journey. Because of her talent, reputable brands like Callaway have shown interest in exclusive sponsorship, and recently, she made an announcement of her first endorsement deal with one of the biggest golf equipment on the market, TaylorMade. With a talent as hers, it's kind of rare not to attract big catches. Private life. Kai Madison Trump keeps her personal life relatively private, preferring to focus on her golf career rather than sharing her family's public profile. As the granddaughter of Donald Trump, Kai has learned to navigate the spotlight with caution, often keeping her family life and inner circle out of the public eye. Unlike many of her peers, Kai's presence on social media would tell you mostly of her love for her family and golfing, than it would tell you of the life of a regular, rich 17-year-old. This discretion extends to her relationships, where she tends to keep her romantic life, if she actually has one, and close friendships private. Kai's approach to social media reflects her desire to maintain a sense of normalcy despite her famous family background. As she grows older, Kai seems to be carving out her own identity. She took on her grandfather's love for golf, but not for the political legacy. Although she's helped her grandfather greatly during his campaigns with speeches and appearance, she doesn't have an eye for politics. Kai's private nature suggests a deliberate choice to focus on her own path and let her accomplishments speak for themselves. Despite being part of a high-profile family, she appears to value her personal life and relationships, keeping them out of the spotlight whenever possible. This decision likely helps her maintain a sense of stability, given the scrutiny that comes with being a Trump. By focusing on her golf career and personal growth, Kai Trump is building a narrative that is splendid and hers. Her journey, marked by dedication and hard work, serves as an inspiration to young golfers everywhere. As she continues to navigate the complexities of her family's legacy, Kai's commitment to her private life and personal achievements will likely remain a defining aspect of her public persona. Luxurious life. Kai Madison Trump, as of 2025, had a net worth of $21 million. She's been wealthy right from birth, and her accumulated funds is thanks to many sources, one of which is a trust fund valued at $16 million. This trust fund is managed by J.P. Morgan Bank. It forms the foundation of her financial portfolio. Additionally, Kai earns an annual income of approximately $2.5 million from various sources, including dividends, modeling contracts, and social media partnerships. Her financial sophistication reflects both inherited wealth and the growing value of her brand. When it comes to spending, Kai knows well how to go about it. I mean, that's what she's been doing from the onset. For starters, her cars. Kai owns a Jeep Wrangler, a luxury SUV equipped with high tech for driver safety during journey, not to mention the comfortable nature of the car. This car cost about $60,000. She also owns a Tesla Cybertruck, which costs around $80,000. This square-shaped machine provides maximum durability and protection for its user. While she spends less on clothes than she spends on cars, she knows her comfort very well. Kai Madison Trump, on one of her lifestyle videos, was seen boarding in what appears to be a Cessna Citation X, where passengers are to pay at least $7,000 for each hour spent in the aircraft. As a young grandchild of the U.S. president, she's also enjoyed so much of other benefits, like riding her father's $1 million private jet, which she showed in one of her videos on TikTok, and also riding in the costume-made Cadillac the Best Limousine, the official vehicle of the country's president. She effortlessly showcases designer pieces, including $220,000 Valentino gowns, $25,000 Chanel haute couture dresses, and ensembles that regularly cost $5,000. Her jewelry collection features standout pieces like $25,000 bee earrings and exquisite necklaces from Chopard and Van Cleef and Arpels, each valued at $20,000. She often wears iconic timepieces, including the $7,000 Rolex and the coveted Audemars Piguet Royal Oak, worth $28,000, is indeed wealthy and privileged, and it's even more beautiful as she shows that the luxury doesn't make blur her desire for a shiny professional career in future. As Kai Trump continues to showcase her golf skills and build her personal brand, her future looks bright. With her passion for the sport and her dedication to training, she definitely is set for the professional level. Beyond golf, Kai's presence in the public eye could also potentially lead to opportunities in entertainment, business, or philanthropy, leveraging her family's connections and her own charisma. While her path is still unfolding, one thing is clear. Kai Madison Trump is determined and predestined to shine and stand out, whether in sports or beyond, and make a lasting impact. Her strong family support and personal drive only adds in making the possibilities for her future seem endless. Let us know in the comments what you think of Kai Madison Trump's lifestyle in general. Always like, comment, and subscribe, and we would see you in our next video. Bye.